but now
and
I'm not so sure.
gave these people $50,000 down payment.
Out of the corner, so much
And
power.
then I ended up paying like $1,500 a month.
Wait. Patience is key here. Now you just put the
Oops,
power down.
my bad. Sorry, man. Thanks, Sebastian. I forgot to turn off the the sound in that. So anyways, see, that's why I should have kept this in my ear. That way I would have known that the damn thing was playing on the background. Thanks for telling me, man. You're a lifesaver. Anyways, okay, never mind. That's a text. So yeah, I gave this guy, I financed the damn thing for 5 years. I gave this guy $50,000 down payment. Ended up paying $1,500 a month, and I had myself a brand spanking new GTRs. I paid sticker for it at the time. What's funny is that while I was looking for another car, every dealership in New Jersey, everywhere I called, everybody was charging over sticker at that time. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe, nobody had stock, so it was logical that they would want to make money on it since the car wasn't in stock. But they were, asking $5,000 over sticker, $10,000 over sticker. I was like, what the hell is this? People crazy? And this guy gave me this car, no discount, okay, but I paid sticker price. I didn't pay a penny over sticker. I paid the sticker price on this car was $107. Okay, that's it. That was the start of that. Now, at the same time, let me look for some other stuff for you guys. What the hell was it? I think, after that, nothing special. I started, of course, the first thing you want to do to the GTR is mod it. Everybody did. But, I had already spent enough money buying the car. I wasn't going to go crazy with it. So, I started doing little things to it. Like, the first thing I ever did to the car was intake. I put that InGen short ram intake. I'd never seen anybody with that intake in my life. I bought it online. I liked the shiny pipes, and I liked the filters that were, right there. That you could see right there. They were easy to change. If they got dirty, and the sound was amazing. I loved the sound of the, since the filters were right there, you could hear the whoosh, when you got on boost. I loved it. it was really cool. So I think I don't know if you can see it here. Let me see. Does it show it there? Yeah. I don't know if you can see the let me see if I can zoom in. It's a pain in the ass to zoom in, but if you look at it really closely, you can see the blow-off valve. I bought the GFB. I think it's spelled Go Fast Bits. Blow-off valves on it. I put that on, so it sounded even better, because you could on those you could close and open the valve, so you could either do ambient exhaust, so you do that, when you go boot. So it was pretty cool. That that was the shit, like in the movies and stuff. So it was pretty cool. And it actually, when I put the exhaust on it, and let me see, let me look for a picture of the exhaust. So I show you guys what exhaust I put on this damn thing. I know I got a picture somewhere here. Man, could have sworn I had a picture. Oh, actually, you know what? I got something better. No, that's not what I want to do. Where's my channel? Okay. Oh, there it is. So I put a password JDM. You know, that straight pipe exhaust that they had with a little four pipes, little thin four pipes coming out of the of the main. Hold on a second, I'm gonna show you this. Safari. Alright, there. Skip this. Alright. So this video, you see how many views on 2012? My YouTube was non-existent, but somebody saw this video and posted it on GTR Live and it blew up. If you read the comments on this video, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh like crazy, because everybody was knocking me because I put the car on brakes. It's crazy. I put the car on brakes. Look. I put the car on brakes. I didn't even buy jack stands at the time. I mean, it's not that. I could have gone to Harbor Freight and buy jack stands for what, $10 or whatever. Oh, come on, there. Like $10, $15 is cheap as hell. But I didn't even, honestly, I didn't even think of it. I ordered the exhaust and I wanted to get it on so fast. I didn't even think about going to the corner store and freaking buying jack stands. So everybody was going crazy, knocking me on this, and shit. I'm not gonna put the sound on. Let me see. Yeah, I think I started here with just mid pipes. Listen to it. Anyways, so that was it. Let's see. Okay, hold on. There, come on. There. So yeah, that was a password JDM exhaust. I think it was what, 3 inches, 3.5 inches. I don't remember. I like the sound with the blow-off valves. That exhaust will pop like crazy. I don't know if it was actually spitting fire or not. I mean, the car wasn't tuned on anything. All I did was install the exhaust and install the intake, but I didn't tune it. I didn't even buy an access port. I didn't go anywhere. I just installed the shit and just play with it. I mean, I don't think it affected anything. I didn't change the downpipes. The downpipes were still, the original downpipes. Listen to this. It sounded sick. It sounded really good. Loud as hell. I really like the sound of that exhaust. It was really good. I don't even remember who I sold that to. I sold it to somebody. Yep. Oh. So anyways. Now hold on. Man. It's crazy. It's crazy how time goes by. That was May 3rd, 2012 when I uploaded that. What iPhone was out then? iPhone 3? iPhone 4? Who remembers? Everybody was complaining at the time Everybody was complaining at the time that the car droned too much. Um, yeah, sure, there was drone, but I didn't care. I mean, the car was so quiet, stock, that I just wanted to get an exhaust on it right away, and I loved it. I loved the sound. It was loud as hell, but I loved it. Never, never bothered me. Anyways, that's that. Um, let's see. That's it. I mean, pretty much that's all I did to that car for the first for the first year and a half. I didn't touch that car. After that, I enjoyed it. It was my baby. I mean, I was going to car meet. I never been to a car meet before. I started going to car meets like crazy. Fuck, it's, oops, excuse my language. I'm gonna get demonetized. Ooh. I was going to car meets, man, almost every night. I was having a blast. You know, I met my friend Kenny Cano doing his panda meets, which get crazy over here. Maybe let me see if I got some pictures from a panda meet over here. I mean, it would be nuts. At the time there was the iHeart car meets also. What the hell is that about? That's weird on my camera. Something weird came on. I never seen anything like that. The iHeart car meets, they were crazy. Nobody, they wouldn't even get shut down. I mean, we're talking about 200-300 cars, 400 cars, people doing burnouts, donuts. It was crazy. So yeah, we had a blast. Anyway, so that car was done. You know, I didn't touch that car for a year or so or whatever. So what happened after that is that my father, there's a local shop over here that buys salvage cars, you know, flooded, stolen, whatever, but they're good cars. There's nothing wrong with them. And my father just stumbled one day, passing by, stumbled with a GTR. He saw another GTR. He saw this thing. Now, see, so this car, which of course I bought. It was a stolen recovery. Okay, it was a stolen recovery GTR. The only thing that was missing on it was one of the tires was shot. As you can see, I had to bring it to the house. I had to put the black edition wheels in the back because one of the tires was shot. I mean, the other one was pretty much destroyed. So I put the rear wheels from the black edition. I put it there and I drove it to the house. I think I paid like close to $50,000 for it. The car had, what the hell, 3,000 miles or something, maybe 12,000 miles. I don't remember. It was like some crazy low stuff. The car was mint. It wasn't hit. Yeah, I mean, it was like, the paint was rough, I guess, from being outside so long. It had no exhaust. It was just downpipes, no exhaust. What else? Oh, all the covers on the bottom, all the under trays, everything was missing. The carbon diffuser, all the plastics, everything on the bottom was missing, complete. Everything else was fine. Car ran perfect. It had the transmission light on, so I'm going to assume that the car probably had a cob maybe installed. So what I did actually before I bought it, they had somebody, and I forgot who, a friend of mine. One day I was at the track, because listen, I used to go to the track with the white car every Wednesday and Friday. Englishtown Raceway Park was open back then, and it was test and tune Wednesdays, and it was test and tune Fridays, and I was there almost every week non-stop running that car, you know. And after I did the intake and exhaust, I just wanted a 10-second pass, 10.99. That was my goal, okay, and I did get it. I'm gonna show you guys. Anyways, so when I was at the track, somebody told me, "Hey, why don't you take your car to Ivy?" Ivy. I was like, "Who the hell is Ivy?" "Oh, that guy's the man. That's the best in New Jersey." Blah blah blah. He's like, "Oh, okay, I don't know, whatever." I mean, at the time, I wasn't gonna spend any money on the car. Shit, forget it. I mean, I guess I was gonna start saving for it, but I wasn't spending any money tuning, modding the car. So what I did is I said, you know what? Maybe I should take the car to this guy. We were good friends with the guy at the auction, so he gave it to us. I went to get it with a flatbed, and I took it to Ivy, and I don't remember. Ivy charged me like $100-200 to check it out, make sure the transmission wasn't shot. The car ran, but it had the transmission light on, so I guess he hooked it up to something and cleared the codes and did some tests to it, and the transmission was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. So it's like, okay, pull the trigger, bought the car. Perfect. Now this car sat in the house. Oh, nice. See, another view of that engine intake on the white car. There you go. Those are the blow-off valves. Go fast bits. Nobody uses. I don't think anybody was using the damn thing, but who cares? It sounded fun. I mean, I was completely car illiterate. Okay, I know nothing about mods and how half the stuff worked or anything. I started learning afterwards, little by little, and stumbling upon stuff. Anyways, my mother cleaned up the car. That's my mother cleaning up the car. The car was rough. The paint was rough, anyways, but it was clean. There was nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with it. Let's see. I mean, it was pretty solid. Afterwards, I'll tell you a little story. This is how I met my friend Luis Acosta. We call him the Godfather, because I mean, this guy, he had exactly the same car, 2010 black. I have to find pictures. I'll probably show you pictures later. And he had the same car. He was a full bolt-on. The guy was a street racer. I mean, street racing over here from the Bronx, and and he was actually, he had his car built and tuned by IB. So for some reason, when I finished the car, it's a little bit cleaner here. What am I doing? Oh, nice. See, I put the black edition wheels on it. And I actually liked the black edition wheels on that car, on the 2010 model. And I like the 2010 model wheels better on the black edition car. So that's the way I used both cars for a while. There you go. This is when I bought the exhaust. Now I believe this exhaust I ordered it from Ivy. Maybe it was AAM. I don't remember. I don't even remember what brand exhaust that was. Anyways, I just wanted a regular exhaust, nothing crazy, because I mean the car had nothing on it, so I didn't buy anything crazy at the time. Then the white car gets the black hood, black roof wrap, which is, that's it. That became my brand pretty much, or my trademark, or whatever you want to call it. I always, looking at pictures from other people's out there on the internet. I've, stumbled upon that design, so I did that, and is what I wanted. I always wanted a black roof. I like white cars with black roof, so that's what I did. Oh, there you go. This is one of my my runs at Englishtown Raceway Park when I was chasing that 1099 on the white car. As you can see, 60-foot sucks. Mind you, I'm on stock tires. At the time I didn't even know anything about putting 18-inch tires in the back, or I didn't have a cup access port to play with the launch control or anything. It was bone stock. Well, I mean, not bone stock. It was stock, but with the intake, the engine intake, and the pass with JDM exhaust. And of course, you had the heavier wheels, from the 2010. See, as you can see in the picture there, from the 2010 car. That's a nice track outing. 1101, 1122, and 1122. I guess there's a couple of bad passes in there, but 1101, man, I was right there. This is one of the this is the Eat Sleep warehouse, Eat Sleep Race warehouse meet. They used to do like every other Wednesday, or one Wednesday a month. I forgot. It used to get packed. It was so nice. And I was pretty much one of the few GTRs in the area. There weren't that many GTRs at the time in the area. This was what? 2013 is the date on this photo. So, oh yeah, one of them guys, Paul had a GTR. I believe he sold it. Paul had a GTR back then, the white one you see there. Yeah, another track. See, I tell you, man, I was at the track every freaking Wednesday, almost every Wednesday. Every Wednesday I had a chance, I was drag racing this car, bone stock. I was beating the heck out of it. And there it is, 1094. Is this? Yeah, this is it. That's the car. Yeah, 1094. I finally got it. It was that night, man. 620. June 20th, 2013. How many years is that? 7 years ago. A little bit over 7 years ago. Man, forget it. That's crazy. Man, Test and Tunes at E-Town. We're gonna miss that place. We're running out of tracks here in Jersey too. I believe they sold ATCO, closing it down. Freaking sucks. Another 10. That was one day. I think there was an event that weekend, and I signed the car up. 1099. I lost. I was running bracket, I think, and I lost. I lost in eliminations. That was it. Yeah, that was that day. See, I'm running this the wheels, the heavy wheels, because the Black Edition wheels are lighter. That I know for a fact. I used to weigh my tires and wheels, and so when I became anal with this stuff, I used to weigh everything. And nice ones taking some nice pictures. That was nice. Man, I haven't seen these photos in so long. I had a folder just with the pictures. There you go. Next mod. So my friend Tommy Clemente, he owned, I don't know if he still owns it. He probably sold it. It was a long time ago. He owned a 2012 2012 premium, was it? I don't think he had a black edition. And he had the lights from 180. That's the name of the company in New York. I don't know, the Bronx or Queens or whatever it is. 180. He had the headlights like that with the halos. I mean, he had everything. I asked them if they could just do basic, paint it inside the same color of the car and just, do a white halo so I can match the daytime running lights. And yeah, he hooked me up with that. After that, I powder coated the black edition wheels because I hated that white chrome strip or silver strip or whatever you want to call it. I hate that. The car looks sharp with the wheels like that. I loved it. Color came out beautiful. I forgot what the color is called. Something copper something. I completely forgot. Yeah, the car looks sharp like that. I never saw anybody at the time. I never saw anybody with with the wheels painted like that. I mean, I like the wheels. I didn't want to buy new wheels because I loved them. I like the stock stuff because I used to beat on the car and race it and go fast and shit, and I want to get a wheel that it's hard to balance. It's a pain in the neck to balance aftermarket wheels and stuff, and I wasn't gonna spend $10,000 on wheels, so I kept the stock wheels and I just painted it a different color to make some changes and give the car a different look. Meanwhile, this car is sitting here because I was waiting on some parts to finish it up, and at the time I ordered the inlet pipes from the 12 and up GTR. Might as well, I wasn't doing anything with it. The exhaust was already on. I was waiting to get some of the parts, some of the stuff, the under tray stuff, because I hadn't found it yet. So I wasn't in no rush. Then when I finish it, then I would. Oh, anyways, so yeah, over here I did finish this. I did finish the car. I had all. See, exhaust is on. Of course, we're at Englishtown Raceway Park. I believe I had the exhaust. Everything was done on the trays were done. It had this stock intake. I didn't put an intake on it, but I did have the inlet pipes from 12 and up GTR, and I bought an access port from Ivy to put on this car. So I put the access port on it. Let me see something here. I know I have a picture somewhere. Wait. Oh, look at that. I think that's that same night. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, same night. Yeah, put an access port and threw 100 octane on it. And I went 1096. I went 1096 that night with the car. 174. A 174/60 Wow, that's crazy. Nuts. Let me see what else there. Oh no, wait. I got. Look, is that the same night? Let me see what the date on it. Yeah, same night. 1092, 1096. Wow. I didn't know I did that good with that car. Nice. So this baby's done. And here we go. I finally decided to what you see is the dyno chart of my full bolt-on, the black one. The black one became a full bolt-on GTR. After that night, I forget it. I was hooked. I said, that's it. Drag Cars Only is asking if I'm gonna get another one. Yeah, yes I am. Don't worry, I'll surprise everybody. I'm getting another GTR. I don't know if it's this year, but hopefully next year, if if everything works out. It's coming, no worries. I gotta go back. I miss it. I regret selling my white car. Sometimes, not all the time. I do regret it sometimes, but it is what it is. I had to make a decision, so I did. But we'll get there. Anyways, the black car got the full bolt-on treatment. So, you know, I did 1000 injectors, dual pumps, and I had a carb intake on it. Downpipe stayed the same, exhaust, whatever exhaust I had there. So that's what did it make? There you go, 562 with that setup on E85. Of course, we had to go E85. So the car is done now. So we go to the track again, and then I did the wrap, the white wrap, to match the white car, only inverted, pretty much. White car with black wrap, black car with white wrap. So, but I didn't finish it. It wasn't finished because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the front bumper like that. So it looked shitty as hell. So later, let's see. This is when I went to the track after the mods, after the full bolt-on mods. 1077. I'm still doing it on stock tires, mind you. Okay, I'm still doing it on stock tires, and oops, what the hell happened? Oh, my light went out. Oh, I guess it got too hot for it. I gotta let it cool off. Sorry, it's gonna be a little darker now for a second. That light doesn't like being on too long. Okay, let me disconnect this here. Sorry. Remember, guys, this is live, unscripted. There. Okay, I'm not gonna have it at too much intensity. So where was I? There, focus. So yeah, 1077 only with intake and exhaust, injectors and pumps, okay, and stock tires, bone stock tires. You're gonna see things getting better as I get 18-inch wheels for the back, this, that. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, that night I had 1097, 1080, and 1077 was my best that night. And see. And here's a screenshot of me buying tires. That's it. After that, I spoke to Ivy and I was like, yo, so how can I get faster? I want to go faster. I'm supposed to go fast. I was like, yeah, you got to get 18-inch wheels if you want to go faster. So there it is. I'm buying M&H Race Masters for the back. There's my wheels, the Anki PF01s, black. I loved those wheels. Those wheels were really nice, and everybody was using them. Everybody that was drag racing back then. This was back in 2013, back in 12, probably 11. Everybody was already using these wheels and tires. I was behind the ball. I was just starting to learn this thing. Anyway, so I got that. When I posted that on my Instagram, that pretty much means from a stock car with just Cobb Access port, went from 1092 stock tires, went to 1077 full bolt-on E85. Well, not full bolt-on. I can't say full bolt-on because I had the stock downpipes and what else? I didn't know. Oh, I didn't have an intercooler or anything. Did I have an intake on this thing? I don't even remember if I had the original, still the original intake on this. I probably had the original intake. Anyways, this is one of the I Heart car meets. They're pretty crazy. Oh man, those wheels look nice. I really like those wheels. There it is. We are back to the track, and I think you can see. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. No, can I zoom in? Let me zoom in. Zoom, yeah, zoom. Do I have an intake? Nah, this photo's too shitty. Anyways, did I have? No, still stock tires. 1069 on stock tires still. Then, now mind you, I still haven't. I haven't inspected this car with the DOT yet. With motor vehicles, I'm still driving this car. I'm driving this car with the dealer plate that my friend let me use. So, you know, when I finally finished up all the paperwork, because I was lazy as hell, I called Rob from Double R Detailing. Check him out. He's in Staten Island. He's not sponsoring this either. But before he became an exclusive car detailing outlet, he used to come to my house to wash the cars from Staten Island. Now, you know, it's just too busy. Everybody sends him everything, from Bugattis to Jettas, you know, because the guy does amazing work. So call Rob, and that paint, that black paint, was brought back to life like I've never seen in my life. Man, this car was shining. Mind you, he spent the whole day. At what time did I take this picture? Does it say? I don't know. I mean, it was definitely in the morning when he started. And look, it's already dark, and that's when he finished. I mean, he's finished late at night. He spent the whole day on that car. Now, the car was insane. The car came out insane. Look at that. Look at the shine on that. He brought that car back to life. It was crazy. Now, this was the day I took it to inspection. I finally, you know, got all, you know, the car titled and inspected, blah, blah, blah. No problem. And here you finally see I finished matching the bumper with the white. So the car was pretty much complete. It's just pictures of it at the dealership for service. I think I was doing alignment that day. Man, that black car looks sharp, I tell you. Forget it. Sharp, really sharp. And yep, and there was two for a long time. There was two GTRs for a really long time. Oh, here we go. See, this was good. Back in September 2013, the Nissan shootout in New Jersey. They used to do it at ACO, but I think it only lasted like 2-3 years, you know. And then they started putting restrictions on the track and stuff, so they had to shut it down. But we were having a blast with that. I took first place on the bracket, the 10-0 index. Yeah, 10-0 index. I took first place. It was only like 5 cars. So I took both GTRs. There was a lot of GTRs. I met a lot of people that day that I had, you know, that I didn't know. You know, I drove both cars down. Me and my friend, we drove both cars down. There it is. The white car, the black car, and then my friend's car. He had one too, Mario. Yeah, we had a blast. These cars we got here. We got Juan Fernandez's GTR. That car is, I believe, is still in Dominican Republic. And that white one there, belonged to the shop CT. I mean, we're talking about we're talking about 8-second cars back then. I mean, look, watching that was like, oh my God, 8 seconds, 2013. Oh my God, it was crazy. Oh man, that's PJ's car. Look at that. That car is going through a lot of phases, man. So yeah, pictures and more pictures. So those were the slips from that event on the black car, because I didn't run the white car, but the black car went 10:45. Yeah, my light goes out again. I gotta let it cool off. It's too hot. Let's see. 10:45 and 10:47 were my best passes on that event. Oh, there it is. Changing the tires. Trophy. Man, we're gonna be here talking for a while because we're only in 2013 and I sold the white car in 2017. So we got another 4 years to go. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys too much. Anyways, yeah, pictures from the event. There's the owner of the picture. I forget who took that. Okay, another track night. I guess I took out the white car that night. There's another GTR owner that I met that night. And I went 1096 that night. I mean, I haven't touched the car. I think I used to put 100 octane on it, just for the hell of it. I don't know if it helped or not, you know, because there was no tune on it or nothing. So, I finally switched the wheels. They put the black edition wheels on the black car, so I could make it a, you know, what, 2 pounds lighter, 4 pounds lighter or something, to take it to the track and get better times. I already had my 18-inch wheels. Let's see what we got. There's still 1040s. There you go. And 1032. That was October 16 of 2013. GTRX. That's Mario's car, my friend. Let's see, 1032, 1038. You know, we're getting better. We're getting better. Full bolt-on GTR. We're getting there. There you go. 1026. Getting even better. 15564. Once I got into the 15s, I started getting a lot better for that car. That car looked really sharp with those black edition wheels. And this right here is the first time I took that car to World Cup Finals, Maryland. Man, look at that line in the morning. And that was back in 2013. Right now, you can't even get in there unless you qualify before you go to the event. The event is crazy. But I had a blast. My friends, they run that, as you can see there. Where am I pointing at? No, I'm pointing here. There. So you can see there behind my car. That's an RX-7. It's an old RX-7. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Is there an RX-7? I forgot, because they have so many cars. I don't know. I forgot. That thing was going 7 seconds. You know, the freaking Pro Mod. Two rotor car with a turbo that is bigger than my head. I'm just getting ready. I actually was qualified on the bump spot on my class, on the street class. But I didn't finish because the event ran so late on a Sunday, and you know, all my friends picked up. They were out of the game, and I said, you know what, shoot, I gotta get my ass back to Jersey. So you know, I didn't finish the competition. Who knows? Maybe maybe I would have had a chance, because you know, cars break, or fast cars break. But I think the fastest car in my class was a second faster. I was running 1040s, no, or 1020s. Yeah, 1020 was my best. It should be, there should be a slip, a photo of the slip, and there was a Honda was there. I was running 920s. I think there was even cars in the eights. I don't remember. All I know is I was qualified, and then you know, and this kid, my boy, his Instagram is DF Photography. He was my number one fan back then. That was amazing. I didn't, you know, because my Instagram was blowing up with the all the GTR pictures. So this was my number one fan, and when I told him I was going to the event, he said, "I'm there. I want to meet you. I want to see the car. I want to get in the car." Man, nice kid. He must be all grown up now. If he's looking at this stream, he must be like, "Damn, what the hell was I doing?" Little fanboy. Great guy. Yeah, I had a blast at World Cup finals. That is some event. Hopefully one day I'll go back when I get another race car. So there's some, see, look at that. Look at the difference. 1043 versus 927. 1027 versus 920. That was crazy. After that, remember, as you keep racing, you just want, what do you want to do? You want to go faster, right? Naturally, I start buying more stuff. So after that, after I went there, after I came back from World Cup finals, first thing I bought, intercooler. Second thing I went to do, I went and I told Ivy, I need downpipes. I still had the stock downpipes. So when downpipes, turbo actuators, and intercooler. Intercooler I installed myself in the house. You know, I had nothing to do one weekend, so I installed the intercooler myself. And then I took it to Ivy. He did the downpipes and the actuators, the turbo actuators. Over here, the white car is just getting smoked tail lights. A friend of mine gave me his smoked tail lights, and I gave him my original tail lights. Was that what? No, oops, my bad. No, that wasn't what I was doing. I was putting the clear markers on it. That's what I did that day. Smoke tail lights came later. That's fast. And yes, I drove those cars everywhere, any weather, didn't matter. Snow, salt, rain. Every time I had a chance, I was driving the damn cars. Meets every week, man. I was going to meets every week, every night, every weekend. Every time I had a chance, I was going everywhere. Anyways, more pictures, a lot of pictures. Let's see. I want to keep boring you guys with more pictures. Oh, look at this. See? I mean, see what I tell you guys? Snow, don't matter. All-wheel drive, baby. I mean, all-wheel drive doesn't work too much with those tires, but who cares? There you go, more track stuff. Now, on this event, my buddy Louis was driving the car. We signed up for the 1050 index, and on that race he raced a Honda and he broke out. He went 10-4. So that was that on that event. Dirty car. Car wash. I didn't care. I would put on the car wash. Who gives a hoot? Let's see. What was What's my next step on this? Oh, next mod. Oh, look at this. Next mod on the white car. Alcantara. No, Alcantara. Is that what that is? Yeah. I forgot. I have a mind freeze right now. Alcantara? Steering wheel? Is that what you call that material? Okay, whatever. Anyways, put a nice steering wheel, little smaller diameter. Really nice. I bought it from a friend that was selling his GTR, so he was selling a lot of the little mods that he had on it. Let's see what else we got. I don't even know where I'm at over here. Oh, here it is. I sent the car to Florida. The car is in Florida right here. Because I wanted to, you know, in the winter time, I sent the car to Florida. That's my uncle's house in Orlando. He went to pick me up at the airport. Shitty picture. And we went to Orlando. Actually, oh, this is a car meet. I wanted to go to this car meet over there in Titan Motorsports. Huge car meet, huge car show. I had a blast. Then I went to Orlando Raceway, Orlando Speedway, whatever you call it. I didn't get much done there. The car was spinning like crazy. I think the transmission was the clutches were going bye-bye. The ETS was going bye-bye. So I couldn't do much. Let me turn this light on again. It's cold enough now. Come on. What the hell? Did it run out of charge? Wow, that's crazy. Where's the cable? 1 second. Sorry guys. Remember, this is live, so not much I can do about this. There it is. Okay. Anyways, there it is. Much better. Now you can see my face. At least until that thing overheats again. I gotta get a better light. So yeah, I went to Orlando and I didn't do much in Orlando, so I couldn't get in. I don't know if it's the track that was really bad or my clutches, my ETS was, I don't know. Car was spinning like crazy. Anyways, my uncle sent it back to me. That was back in, where we at? We are at March of 2014. Oh, light goes out again. Huh. I wonder what's the problem with that light now. Is it charging? Looks like it's charging. Maybe it ran out of charge. Let's see, where we at now? Oh, that's a picture from that shootout in ACO. More ACO racing. 1056, that's weak. Oh, look at that. I weighed the car one time. That's with me in it, 3,930 pounds. For those who wonder what a GTR weighs. Where am I? I'm in Englishtown here, Raceway Park. 1062, slow night. All right, so here we are at Cecil County Dragway. And now, if you see that, CTSV on the top right, that CTSV belongs to Blaze. Blaze is a GTR owner. Blaze Con1. We were pretty good friends back then. I was spanking all of them over there when we used to go to Philly and race. And I have some videos. Racing Blaze, man. We had a little rivalry going on. Me on the GTR and him on the CTSV. We had some fun. So you see, all that stuff was on my trunk when I drove down. I mean, meaning the 18-inch tires that's on the back with the gas, the jack, the jumper. That's the drone. That's the box for the drone. The case for the drone. I used to. I believe I took. Did I take the seat out? Yeah, I think I took the seat out to go to the track that day. The passenger seat. I took the passenger seat out. And that was my best pass of the day. 10-1-9. And those were all my passes that day. That day was the day I destroyed my ETS. That's it. After that, everything, the car was spinning like crazy. Also, my clutches were spinning. I have beat on it too much. That's me talking with Ivy. You know, me and Ivy. Every time I went to the track, it was me and Ivy loading up tunes. I send him logs. He sent me a revised tune. Send him logs, run, revised tune until we got to that number, 10-1-9. That was my best that day. And then people saw that, somebody posted that picture, and then they started making memes about it, about the picture. That was pretty funny. It was all over the place. I don't remember who made this. Huh, look at that. Hello, Apple support. Nice. More pictures. This was the little model because it didn't have any special mods. It wasn't really fast. This was the race car back then. This is English, man. This car lived in Englishtown Raceway Park. It just lived there. I mean, I lived pretty much 5 minutes from Englishtown Raceway Park, so I was all over the place. Next mod for the white car was, you know, this red wrap. I just wanted to do something radical with it, so I gave it to my friend who did the black wrap on it, and she spent the whole day doing this design for me, and it came out pretty nice. Everybody, that's it. After that, everybody knew this car everywhere. It was pretty radical design. Pretty good. The wing was off because, you know, of course I had to take the wing off so she could finish the wrap. Then, you know, then we put it on. It didn't have a wing for a while. Yeah, this is nice with the black edition wheels and the red. And this car black looks so good. I really loved it. That's for sure. So right here, I'm pretty sure I'm prepping the car here to go to Slipstream in Poconos. Yep, car on the trailer, and we are headed to Poconos. There it is. We're at Pocono. Now, at the time I was hanging a lot with Team Insanity. The Team Insanity guys, you know, I met Effie and Maidan and met the guys, and I met Brandon Caraba. He had the ZL1 sitting behind him. He was spanking everybody with that ZL1. That ZL1 was fast, man. That was my kryptonite. I could not catch him. I mean, and you know, Effie's turbo, it was full bolt on, and the damn thing was fast as fuck. This was pretty much my idol, because this guy had the full build since, I don't know, whatever year Ivy started building these cars. This is Joe C's car, and every time he went to Slipstream, he was running 197 miles an hour. Nobody could touch that for a long time. So every time he would go over there, it was a show. It was a blast to watch that car go. Yeah, we had a nice group back then, you know. when everybody was hanging out together. That's me going to race Brandon. He's gonna beat me. That's me racing Effie's car. Yeah, there's plenty of videos of this stuff. Everybody's got videos of these races. YouTube, the real MCR has videos of the races. Where am I? Right here. This is ACO. Back to drag racing. At that time, I wasn't too crazy about roll racing yet. Plus, I mean, a full ton GTR, yeah, you can roll race it, but not against many fast cars. I mean, back then it was pretty fast. I wouldn't be afraid to say that I had one of the fastest full tons in the area. I was beating. When I spoke to Ivan, I put every mod you could put on it at full ton on stock turbos. You know, of course I didn't build the engine or transmission. Still had stock engine transmission, but I was probably hitting 25 pounds on my stock turbos. Nobody was doing that, and I mean, at the time nobody knew that either, because I wouldn't tell anybody. But I had a map that would hit 25 pounds on the stock turbos when I wanted it to. If I knew how to race that would give me a challenge, that's the map I would use, and I was killing it. 10:42 that night, nothing crazy. Another night out with the boys. I don't know what I was taking pictures of here. Maybe the knocks, or maybe just the top speed. I think I went 178 at some point there. That's what it says, max speed, 178 miles an hour. And yeah, I would go when I would go on the street, I would really hit it. There's me and PJ at a track rental at ACO. It's probably a Team Insanity rental. And I have my personal best that day, 10:13. 154 60 foot. I still couldn't get that 1.4. 9:14, I believe that's PJ's car ran that number that day. And yeah, I had both cars there, but you know, the white car wasn't doing much. This is a video. Cannot play that video. Then I went back to Florida. I believe I sent the car to Florida again. Did I? That's probably the same time. Anyways, I had the intakes on this car. That's when I put the intercooler on it. I don't know whose slip that is. Oh, okay. So that's Juan Fernandez's slip, I guess. I guess at some point at a track rental. Okay, so I believe this is, you see the car is all black now. Why? I'm gonna explain to you guys right now. So I think when I went after I put the intercooler on it, and I went, let me see, what is this? Not here. I think I went to Englishtown Raceway Park one night, and I broke first gear. Okay, I broke first. I don't think I have pictures or anything over here. So I broke first gear, and that's it. After that, I said, you know what? Okay, I don't think I need two GTRs. You know, I'm only using one of them. You know, it was what, end of 2014. That means the white car was almost 2 years old. Let me see, almost 2 years old? No, it was almost 3 years old. So, and I didn't want to touch it. I didn't want to void the warranty on it, you know, but that's it. It was time. So I said, you know what? I'm going to sell the black car. Okay. So the transmission was shot. You know, I broke first gear. Clutches were shot. I was beating the heck out of it. So I said, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I put the white car for sale. Okay, let's see how long this light lasts. So I put the black car for sale, and what I did was I told everybody, when you buy the black car, I'm going to give you the transmission that is on the white car. So pretty much, well, so what I did, you know, is a kid came out and, you know, saw the car, and I told him, all right, you ready? Yeah, you want the car? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. When you're ready to come, I'm gonna schedule an Ivy. I'm gonna send both cars, the white car and the black car. I'm gonna put them side by side. Ivy's gonna take the transmission from the white car, put it on the black car, and you go on your way with a 2013 transmission. Okay, so we did that. I knew for a fact that the black car had already replaced the transmission on it, and it had a 2012 transmission, 2012 K, you know, transmission on it. So Ivy had confirmed that with me. So what we did was, you know, that when the kid came to pick up the black car a few days before, we did the swap. The black car was ready, and I told Ivy, go to work, build that transmission. So when the white car came out of Ivy's shop, it came out with a fully built transmission, full gear set. What was it, Sportsman? What clutch did we put on it? I forgot what clutches we put on it. We didn't put anything crazy on it. Maybe 7-plate. I think we put a 7-plate on it with a full gear set and drop gears. I mean, might as well. The transmission was already apart. So I drove the white car bone stock. I mean, not bone stock, but stock, with a built transmission on it for a while. And then, see, that's when we took both cars. There, see, I took the white car, and then you see the where am I pointing here? And then you see the black car being dropped inside the shop for the swap. Oh, and there you go. And now you see the stuff that was broken. See, that's first gear, I believe. First gear in reverse, is that what it is? I forget. Anyway, and then, you know, I told Ivy, hey, might as well give me a full gear set. The transmission is already apart, you know. Why waste time? Then, you know, I'm gonna break stuff later, and then I have to come back again. So just do it. You know, there's the upgraded stuff. Straight, there you go, man. Hefty stuff. Transmission brace, IB tune transmission brace. That's it, man. When I left the car there, it was getting built. So, you know, powder coated the intake manifold. Car was there for a while. Engine build. We put USM turbos. At that time, what was it? December 13, 2014. We put USM turbos on it. It already had the transmission to go with it. Axles. I told Ivy I want a transmission cooler. So we put a transmission cooler on it. AMS race intercooler. 2000 ID 2000 injectors, 3-pump fuel system made by Ivy. I mean, everything's made by Ivy. You know, Ivy does everything in-house. I bought a 4-inch ETS exhaust at the time, stainless steel, straight pipe, no resonators, nothing. And we made 932 horsepower on USMs. I think that was at 29 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. And that's it. I had a fully built car, and man, what is this? This is 97, 147 on the B box. I wonder where I did that. Anyways, I did this picture just is showing you what I did to keep the day running lights on. And I do have a video on my channel about it, you know, showing everybody this. I don't know how many people came to my house to do this mod. You know, of course I didn't charge anybody for it. They were all my friends, so you know, I did for free to everybody. I need to make money on that. See, that's, I believe, whose car was that? Whose car was that? Was that Keen? I don't remember. So after I built the car, it was winter, of course. We're talking. I finished the car in December, and we tried to get it done before Ivy went on his winter vacation. So I picked up the car, and I bought a trailer, as you can see there. Put it on the trailer, took my van, and went to Florida. Went to Florida because I needed a track, man. I wanted to test this damn thing. Got to Orlando, my uncle's house. I think I did an alignment. We were doing an alignment here. I think it was due. I changed the tires on it. I had new wheels and stuff, so I wanted to make sure everything was on point. Here it is with the slicks. Put slicks on it, and we went to Palm Beach Raceway. My first time at Palm Beach Raceway. First time Palm Beach Raceway. First time racing the car on that setup. 9.6. So you know, went from a 10 second guy to a mid 9-second car. I believe I did a lot better than that night. Here it is, 9.48 at 149. Of course, you know, as we were going through the night here, we you know, I'm talking to Ivy, you know what I'm saying, and he's sending me revised maps. He's looking at logs and stuff. I mean, you gotta understand that this car has never been to the drag race with this setup, so he made a lot of adjustments to make sure. See, at 138 60 foot, you can't get no better than that, you know. And that was my best, 935, I believe, at 151 that night. You know, I would have gone 9.2 or probably 9.1, but they closed. I was 5 minutes late to the line before they closed it. So I have a bunch of videos of that night on my channel as well. Then I tried to go, I believe the next couple of days I went to Orlando Speedway to see if I could get that low 9.1, low 9-second run, but I had a little hiccup, and I'll show you guys. And there it is. I blew a pipe. I couldn't figure it out. Every time I went on boost, boo, car would fall on the face. I was like, what the hell is going on? We can't figure this. We thought it was the map sensor. We switched so many things and we checked so many things out. We couldn't figure it out. I was like, okay, you know what? Forget it. I'm driving the car back to the house, and I gotta take this thing apart and see what the hell is going on. And sure enough, when I took the under tray, there I goes. Freaking pipe blew off. So that messed that up. I couldn't get my number in Orlando. So that's that. No problem. This is still Orlando. You know, the car stayed for a while down there. And then I believe then we oh, there it is. See right here. Here I went back to pick it up. This is when I went back to pick it up in April, because we had a slipstream over here in Poconos. We had a slipstream racing event in Poconos, so I raced and I went to pick it up in 2 days. Drove down, drove back up, and the event was actually canceled. And you know what? I was lucky enough because when I strapped the car, right there, that right front tire, I grabbed the caliper line, the little line that goes across, that brings together both sides of the caliper in the front, and I grabbed it and I ripped it off. So I made a post so see, this is the thing about the GTR community that I like so much. You know, there's a lot of people in this community, and we all help each other out, and all the racers help each other out, and everybody is a good person, and you know. And I made a post on the internet when I stopped. I did a pit stop, North Carolina or something, and I saw, you know, the brake fluid leaking from the tire. I was like, what the heck is going on here? And then when I saw that I had broken the line. And right then and there I made a post on Facebook asking, in Battalion I believe, or on my personal page, I don't remember where I did it, asking to see if anybody had this line. And right away Mike Colby, somebody you guys might know, you know, right away he jumps up and say, I have a set of calipers sitting at home. I'll take this line and mail it to you right away so you can go to your event. And I think I got a picture somewhere. I don't know if I put it on this slide. And sure enough, in a couple of days, I think the event was on the weekend, and in a couple of days I had the line and I put it on, and forget it. It's amazing. It's amazing. Everybody, you know, Mike was great. I still owe him that line though, because he took it out of, he broke apart one of his calipers to send me the line and help me out. That's crazy. I didn't even know how to thank him. Still, I never forget that. Never ever. And even though the event was even canceled because it was rained out, so we couldn't go. Anyways, more. Oops. That was a teaser. More drag racing. I don't even have tires here because I was just chilling that night. I didn't want to beat on the car too much, so I didn't even put tires on it. I think I had 888s there. And then one of the things I always wanted to do was go 200 miles an hour. Okay, I had never done that before, ever. Excuse me, on any car. Okay, so that's one of the things I did with this car, the white car. One night, and there's a video. I have a video of that also on my channel. You know, we have a little piece of road over here it's probably 2-3 miles straight, clear, nice, no neighbors, no houses, and I did it. It was amazing, you know. It was a crazy feeling, and after that it just felt natural every time I went racing. You know, it was easy to do 200 miles an hour. So anyways, that's not mine. I never went that number. You know, eventually I took off the red off the car and, you know, went back to a cleaner black and white look. Now this is a nice story. Little bit of a crazy experience because you always learn something new. That day there was a Mustang track day. or track rental by a Mustang car club, a Mustang club in Englishtown. And you see there's a few of the cars, but most of them are Mustangs and or people that are friends with Mustang group. Now this day I couldn't do much. Why? Because this day I broke my first front drive shaft. The first time that ever happened to me. I was like, launched the car the first time. It was a bad launch. I was just testing, and then when I went the second time to the track, bam, done, out. There she is, broken front drive shaft, and you can see, the let me see, right there, right beside on the left of that picture, you see those lines that are bent or scratched. Those are the transmission cooler lines that go to the front of the car. They didn't break that time. So this is why the story keeps going. They didn't break that time. I didn't do it was just that. Okay, no problem. So see, that was a picture somebody took before I broke that thing. Okay, no problem. So, I take the car to Ivy, and yeah, your ETS is shot. That's it. This transmission ETS is being beaten to hell from the black car. Okay, from the black car. We didn't refresh it at the time. It was actually really hard to get ETS clutches, and to rebuild the ETS back then. I mean, I don't know if that was bull crap or it was true or not, but that's what everybody said. No problem. But I believe there was some aftermarket ones. I forgot what brand. Datsun maybe. I don't remember. So Ivy said, "Listen, we should get a stock one, because that's the good one." And I said, "You know what? That's gonna take a while, and I couldn't stand having the car on a shop. And if Ivy always turned the car every time, if something little stuff that needed to be done, Ivy turned the car right away. Ivy's freaking fast working. So I told him, you know what? Let's do a little project. Let's do a little experiment. I know you don't like these clutches to rebuild the ETS, but let's try them out and see if it works." He didn't have much experience with them either, Ivy. So all right, let's try it. Let's do it. Put the aftermarket clutches on it, on the ETS, rebuild the ETS, go back to the track. Boom, break another drive shaft. Damn it. All right, let's try one more thing, Ivy says. I'm gonna take as many, I'm gonna leave it as loose as I possibly can, because the issue, I believe, was that the aftermarket clutches, they would grab so much that they would send too much torque to the front. So that drive shaft is a weak drive shaft. I mean, I believe there was a kit to make it stronger, but we weren't thinking about that. All right, let's try it again. Go back to the track. Boom, another drive shaft. So how many we got now? 1, 2, 3 drive shaft. Now, that was middle of the week when that third drive shaft broke. I dropped the car at Ivy's place at the next morning, sharp. Why? Because that following Sunday, we had a track rental at Cecil, and I wanted to go get a better number on the quarter mile. I dropped the car off at Ivy in the morning, and in the afternoon I had a phone call. Now, mind you, on that drive, when I broke that drive shaft, that was a Wednesday night. Now I remember, it was a Wednesday night test and tune at E-Town Raceway Park, Englishtown Raceway Park. And that time I broke the cooler line of the transmission. So there was transmission fluid all over the place. Well, I was able to stop in time. I didn't run it down the track, but transmission fluid, the line was shot. Dropped the car off the next day. In the afternoon, Ivy's calling me. Your car's ready, come get it. You're going to the track on Sunday. Ivy got the drive shaft. I don't know where he got it from. Ivy fixed the line and gave me a stock ETS from his stash, because like I said, at the time they were really scarce. You couldn't get them. They were really hard to get. Didn't charge me a penny, not 1 cent. I paid for everything else before, but at this point he didn't charge me anything. All I did was pretty much tip the guys that worked all day on my car to get it ready. All right. So that's one story of Ivy and me and Ivy's relationship, and I can't thank him enough, man. I'm really happy with what he did to my car, you know, and whatever. I mean, let your experience work for itself. This picture, this is Jimmy Alvarez. See, Jimmy, that's why you say you know a lot of stuff. Yeah, you sold me this damn thing. I put an Nismo cluster on the car, and I overpaid for it because I found out you were selling it for less later on. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad. I was happy with it. Anyways, that's it. See, I'm here. I'm back on the street testing the launch control on this car. I don't even know. I was testing. Oh, I was doing some 60 to 130, 4.6, 60 to 130 on the USMs. There's video. I got a new set of tires because I didn't want my ETS to go bad again, and I'm pretty sure. And then everybody was telling me that the R888s had so much difference in tire height that they were killing the ETS. So, I found a match for a different tire in the front that would match the tire height in the rear, and that's it. I stopped. After I found that setup, I stopped having ETS problems. So that was my tire setup, my street tire setup. Now this race was good. This race was crazy. Is this a video? No, this is not a video. Let me see. Come on. After I found that setup, and I was sleeping. So that was my tire setup. But this race was, yeah, this is a video. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Is this a video? There. Look at this. I was sleeping on my launch control. Look at that BSL jump. Coming back. This race. I did not win, okay? I lost that race. So yeah, I lost that race. I lost that race by this much. We went through the slow-mo so many times, and yeah, I ended up giving it away. I think he beat me. I think he did beat me by this much. I was sleeping. As you can see, I could have easily won that, but it was my first really official race, street race against against some good competition. That guy could freaking drive that damn thing. I believe this is the finish line. This is crazy. Listen to this. But it was my first really official race, street race against that guy could that flyby is nuts. This is, I believe, this is the finish line. That flyby is crazy. Anyways, I think I was listening to myself twice. Anyways, I had the stream on I don't know, on another page. So yeah, that was some crazy race. What am I doing here? This is the same thing. Where am I here? Oh, so yeah. So after that, I went to Cecil. I went to Cecil County for the track rental. You know, so I went racing. That I did that street race first. Car work perfect. Then I went to Cecil County. No, actually, no, my bad. That's not Cecil County. This is the second time I broke the drive shaft. All right, I don't want to show you all these pictures. This is an Ivy Tune customer track rental. Juan Monegro here with the blue GTR, PJ, Juan Fernandez, Dino Erickson. There was a bunch of guys here. See, this was that was my second drive shaft. When I broke that second drive shaft, I didn't break the cooler line, so I took it off and I was real wheel drive here. It was funny. I drove the car real wheel drive for a while before I got another drive shaft, and we redid the clutches again. So yeah, I'm over there. That's Englishtown Raceway Park, and I'm drag racing real wheel drive. Of course, I'm taking it easy because I don't know what the car was gonna do, but I still raced the damn car. How much did I go? See, there it is. I went 999. I went 999 on real wheel drive on stock tires. Well, not stock tires, whatever tires I had, the 888s and stuff. That was another, let me see. Okay, this is when I went to Cecil. There it is. There I'm at Cecil. That's it. New ETS, new drive shaft, new cooler lines, everything. There she goes. What is this? Is this a video? It's loading. 946. So that wasn't much better there. 940. See what else I got. I have any other slips? There it is. 935. 940 and 935. So I believe that was better. I believe that was my personal best that day. Little tire wrinkle there. Where am I going here? Where am I going? I'm on the trailer. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I believe I'm going to Poconos here. Yes. So after Cecil, we have Poconos. And there we are. Pocono was a blast. I believe this was, what was this? July 10th, 2015. Damn, I've been here for 2 hours with you guys. Hey, whoever's still in this live stream, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys listening to me. Hopefully the next ones are not gonna be this long, but I'm talking about 7 years of GTR history for me. Well, not 7 years, 5 years, because I sold the GTR in 2017. We're at 2015 now. That day, I believe I won that class. Yes, I won the class. That was, I don't remember what class it was. Super Sport or something, 900 horsepower class or some crap. So yeah, won the class in Slipstream. Got my little trophy. There's that light bleeping again. Come on. Shut it, shut it, shut it. Why is this light acting up so much? Hold on. What the hell? There it goes. Never mind. I need to get a new light. There it is. We had a good time. We had a great time. I went, well, what is it? 179? Yep, 179 miles an hour. Oof, 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 oof. Yep. No, actually, no. My bad. No, that's a different time. That's a different car. Cause I didn't go that fast with the USM turbos. There you go. 6 passes. I think I went 169. I gotta find a slip for that. 60 to 130, 4.7. On the street, I was doing 9.6 on the street at 151. That's a B box with USMs. See, 9.5. 9.5 on the street. Not bad. Look at that. Is that 60? Yeah, 60 foot was 1.6. 0 to 60, 2.2 seconds. 60 to 130, 4.8. And then started coming the bikes. Oh boy, after that I was getting BMW S1000s coming to visit me every week. Every week. No one beat me, okay? I don't care what anybody says out there. No bike, none of those bikes, stock, tune, mods, I don't care. I mean, right now, I don't know at what level those bikes are at. But back then, in 2015, I was making 900 horsepower, 930, depending on the weather. You know how that goes. Okay, if it's hot, if it's cold, whatever. I'm talking July, which means I'm not gonna be making that much. I'm not gonna be making the 900 horsepower. Okay, maybe I am, but it is. I'm not boosting the same. Those bikes, I was walking at 160 miles an hour. I was passing them like they were standing still. Okay, and that's not the only one that came. Many came, many tried, many failed. My friend Reboting, he's got a nice channel now. He's doing a lot of stuff on YouTube. He had one. He tried. His friends came and tried. They all lost. Okay, this was track rental. Very nice picture by T minus from Car Lifestyle. See, another one. That's my boys. That's my boys Reboting. That bike was cute. That was nice. And he had a tune. Yeah, it was tuned, and he had exhaust, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, got beat. That's another one. This kid used to come from PA. He came 3 times. Bone stock, he came with exhaust, and he came tuned. He got better, you know, he got faster, but he never won. He definitely got faster. He definitely made an improvement every time he came, but he did not beat me. And there I got my a little jewelry, you might say, for the baby. Now this picture you see here is September 2015. That picture you see there, that is, if I'm not mistaken, that is in, yes, yeah, that was in Atlantic City, because that weekend Kitty was visiting New Jersey, and the reason he was visiting New Jersey is because May lived in New Jersey. So you know what's going on. And I find out that Giddy's visiting New Jersey. Mind you, I don't know Giddy in person. I never met Giddy in person, but you know, listen, like I said, the GTR community, even though we don't, half of us don't even know each other in person, we help each other, we talk to each other. I message Giddy and I tell him, listen, what are you doing, man? What are you renting? What are you renting, a Bugatti or something in New Jersey? You should ride in style, man. Come pick up my GTR. And where are you going? AC? Take it to AC. I don't care. It's a full bolt-on GTR with, I mean, not full bolt-on. It's a USM GTR with flex fuel. You can put any fuel on it. You don't have to worry about it. It's only 85 now. You can put gas on it, whatever. You sure? You sure? He was hesitant at first because, I mean, listen, you getting a stranger's car. You don't know what the hell. You know, anything can happen. Hey, listen, man, it's a car. I love it. Spend a lot of money on it, but it's a car at the end of the day. It's insured. Shit happens. Sure, we pay for it. All right, that's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'll give it to anybody, because, I mean, there are irresponsible people in the world. But listen, we're talking about Giddy that drives 2,000 horsepower with GTRs for a living, if you know what I'm saying. You know? So Giddy was happy to take the car, and he went to spend a weekend in AC with his girlfriend, and loved the car. And when he came back that Monday, oh, mind you, I bought that duck bill from Giddy too. He sent it to me afterwards, I think. When he came back on Monday, we went straight to Ivy. The car went straight to Ivy Tune, and we upgraded the turbos. So let me see. Yeah, that duck bill is nice. AMS duck bill. And yes, we upgraded to the HKS GT 1000s. HKS GT 1000s. I didn't have to touch the engine. The engine was built to take more than that, you know, the power. I think that Ivy built, oh, excuse me, I think Ivy built that engine for like 1500 horsepower for Alpha 12s. So I really wanted the HKS because it's the closest to stock OEM kit that you can have. Everything comes with, the kit comes with every little bolt and nut, and everything fits perfect. And we made more power than anybody else out there. I mean, the only person that was doing the same thing as us, or close, I don't know, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, was Sal Patel with his GTR. He had the same setup. And I love the kit. The kit looks like OEM. Looks like straight from the factory. It's insane. So I really liked the kit, and the results were amazing. So Monday we drop, Giddy and me drop the car off. I take Giddy to the airport. He leaves Saturday. Okay, here's almost done. All we did was engine down, turbos on, engine up, fuel system. I had to get the IB 3-pump fuel system, of course made by IB, no doubt. Put the intake manifold on. I already had the race intercooler, same 2000 ID 2000 injectors. Transmission, the only thing I changed in the transmission is I put the AMS pan on it with the catch, with the pickup I think the pickup was in the back. I don't remember. They you know, the billet pan, AMS pan, or whatever, I don't know, whatever they call it. I don't think I did anything else. That's it. Retune. I think I got a dyno video here. Is this a video? Come on. I think this is a video. Anyways, whatever. I don't know. I can't play this. Oh, there it is. There's a video. Yeah. Anyways, yep. So there we go. The car made 1170 horsepower, close to at E75 ethanol, E75 content, 1170, and I don't have a dyno sheet. I think Ivy might have texted it to me. It might be on my phone somewhere. I never found it. Anyways, duck bill is on. Smoked tail lights are on. I don't remember if that time I put the Boost Logic titanium Quadzilla exhaust on it. I don't remember if it was at that time. No, not yet. I still had the ETS 4-inch exhaust. Okay. More bikes. All right, more bikes. Let's race. Whatever. I win. You lose. This time, this night, this was a special night. That blue ZR1 you see back there, there's a video on my channel. Go check it out. ZR1 versus GTR, race to 200 miles an hour. One of my closest races that I've had. I had a race with him when this picture you see here, I still had the USM turbos. I still did not have the HKS GT1000s. So right here, is this my first time? Yes, this is my first time at the track after I put the HKS GT1000s. First time. I picked up the car Saturday. Okay, I dropped it off on Monday with Giddy. We upgraded the turbos and fuel system and tuned. Picked it up Saturday afternoon. At night we had a meet, one of my TRL meets, you know, and you know what we do at the TRL meets. And I broke it in. There was nothing to break in, but you know what I mean. And then Tuesday of the following week, so exactly 8 days after I dropped the car off, I was at ACO right here. This is ACO Raceway. And right off the trailer, see, that was a 6:54 p.m., 871 feet DA. Right off the trailer, I went 898. No adjustments whatsoever from the dyno, nothing. Right off the trailer, 898. That's what Ivy promised. That's what I got. I mean, can't get no better than that. And to finish off the night, and of course I have a video. There is also a video on my YouTube channel about this night and the build process and my first time at the track after I picked up the car. Second pass was a wash. The launch sucked. Third pass was an 884. Okay, and I think that was the last. I think I only did 3 passes that night. It was a test and tune night, so I think that was my best The DA was a little bit better, you know, at 11, almost 12 o'clock at night. So much better. This Lambo I raced. This is an underground Lambo, E-gear stuff. Kevin says that this is the lowest Lambo they have ever built in the world. So beating it, I guess, is not valid. Whatever. More pictures. More pictures. I put a bunch of stickers on it for the next Pocono event. So on this event, stuff happened. So I'll tell you a little bit of story. This event is the first time I did some TRL gear. Well, some gear with the TRL logo. I don't think I think I was starting Turnpike Racing League back then. It was getting started. There it is, back on the trailer, heading to Poconos, tire setup. We mean business. 173, one of my first passes on that same setup. Of course, you know, I probably changed the map like 3 or 4 times when I was in Poconos, you know, Ivy and me, you know, making adjustments until we got to where we wanted. What car am I? Am I 50 or 151? I don't remember. 150. That's not me. Which one is that? I don't know. It was a 2-day event, so that was the first day. End of the first day. Oh yeah, you know what? The first day was like an invitational type of thing. The second day was the official event. So, okay. Do I have any more slips from here? I had a race. I have a video of that day, of that event, of all the races as well on my channel. Go see them if you want. Okay. And I had a race with IS 350 or 300. I don't know, whatever they were at the time. That thing had a huge turbo, and man, he beat me. Freaking you should hear my friend on one of the videos that he posted. He's crazy, you know, the way he narrates the stuff. And you know, damn guy beat me, but my car felt like crap on that race. You know, I was like all over the place. I was like, what the hell is wrong with this car? This car's felt good all freaking day. And then when I came back to the line, I had a flat tire. Look at that little tiny hole. Anyways, I plugged the tire. I mean, not the greatest thing you should do, but I wasn't going to stop racing, whatever. I plugged the tire, and after that the car did not feel the same. The tire was out of balance. It was shaking like crazy. Anyways, it was shaking like crazy. Yeah, that was a rough day for those brakes. I think that was the last time I used the car with those brakes. And this happened. So on the eliminations, I'm racing my friend Brandon on his GT500, his full bolt-on GT500, which was crazy fast. And it's on the video. And yeah, right at the finish line, whee! I was like, what the hell is going on here? And yeah, 5th gear goes bye-bye, as you can see there. I don't know, I guess I was on 5th gear too long. I short shifted, I think, and I was in 5th gear too long, or maybe the shake from the rear tire weakened it. I don't know, whatever happened. It is what it is. Excuse me. Yeah, that was in the weekend. A couple of days later, I sent it to Ivy, picked it up in the afternoon with a brand new fifth gear on it. So I was racing that car. That was my last race. And oh, that's when I got the Boost Logic Quadzilla 4-inch titanium. Is when I sent it to Ivy to get the fifth gear fixed. And I told him to order that, and might as well do it while the car is here. So I got that. I don't know. Oh, here I was wrapping the duck bill. Another bike. Now this bike belonged to my buddy Jay Flores. Jay Flores is an infamous rider over here from Jersey. The guy is crazy, man. I mean, no, he did give me a run because his bike was pretty good, pretty nice and modded, but still couldn't catch me. So, and then come the carbon ceramics. So, where did I get the fronts? No, I got the rear ones from Effie. Effie had a set of rear rotors. I got it from him. And then Giddy sent me the front rotors. Or was it the other way around? I don't know. I don't remember who I got. I know I got one side from Giddy and one side from Effie. I put the set together. I got some pad. I got the pads, and I installed the carbon ceramic brakes. Yep, we are doing it. I did it all. I did it all by myself. By myself. I sold this. I sold the ETS exhaust. Mind you, I sold it to my boys from the Bronx. My boys from the Bronx, which I found out later because they sent somebody else, so I wouldn't know it was them. That's modding the rear for the carbon ceramic brakes. Had to file down the front calipers and the rear calipers. Oh man, but that's one of the best mods I've ever done to that car. I highly recommend whoever can put ceramic brakes on their GTR, please do it right away, especially if you're gonna mod it to go really fast. After that mod, I went straight to the track. What meme is this? Nice. Without a cage and a parachute. Nice. This time, I believe, was my personal best. I went 8.7. See, B-Box says 8.7 at 163. You know, we were turning it up, baby. 0 to 60, 1.8 seconds. 60 to 130, 3.8. 100 to 150, 3.7. 874 at 163. Yep. After that, next mod on that car was the roof. I got the carbon roof from Giddy as well. I got so many parts from Giddy. A lot of stuff from his old cars too. The duck bill was from his blue car. The carbon ceramic brakes was from his blue car. The carbon roof, he had it. He didn't, or somebody else had it. He never used it. It was brand spanking new. Windshield is off. Roof is off. There it is. There she is. Carbon roof. That was a nice mod. I love that. And yes, it was lighter than the original roof by how many pounds? Look at that. The original weighs 12, almost, no, wait, almost 17 pounds. Okay, the original roof on the GTR, just that sheet of that sheet of steel weighs almost 17 pounds. The carbon, 5 pounds. That is a big difference. That is a big difference. That's crazy. So center of gravity down, baby. And there she is. That's him. That's my body guy doing his thing. Only problem we had with that mod was the windshield got fucked. Actually, no, I lie. No. Nah, this guy doesn't mess up. You know what happened? I took the car for service. I took the car for service, and they denied it. But somebody dropped a wrench on my windshield and chipped it, cracked it. So eventually I had to put a new windshield on the car. This is crazy. Yeah, we've been here for 2.5 hours. I don't know how you guys can take so much talking. So yeah, carbon roof, ready, beautiful. Boost Logic titanium exhaust, carbon ceramic brakes, and this is my personal best ever on that car. That's the fastest I ever went on it. This is December 2015, 871 and 159. Now this, see my boy, when this is my friend took the car. I gave him the car to my friend and he took it to Cecil for a track rental, and he went 873 on it, and then he went for a money race with Fran from RPM on his vet, which, should I say what number he went? He told me afterwards. He went a lot faster. Like really faster. That was not a fair race. We should have gotten the hit on that race. But anyways, it wasn't negotiated correctly. But it's okay. Race is a race. They lost. My guy spun like crazy. He wasn't gonna win anyways, but he spun like crazy, so anyway, videos there. Videos on all over the place on the internet. This is one of the biggest GTR meets I've ever done. I think we had close to 30 GTRs here. Line goes like crazy. We had a lot of GTRs. That side, the other side, and then we usually go for a cruise. GTR for days, baby. That's a nice picture. It's not, as neither one of those is my car, but that's a nice picture. I don't know who took that. 872. This is one of my passes at Cecil County. 85% ethanol. 35 pounds. I was doing 35 pounds on those HKS GT 1000s. All right. I don't think, actually that's 35 pounds there, but I got close to, I think my highest, that's not my car. I don't know whose car that is. I think my highest boost, my peak boost on that car was 39 pounds. At some point, I went 38 or 39 pounds. And my friend, Luis Acosta, with his black GTR, every mod I did on my car, he did it on his, so our cars were identical. He still holds the record for the GT1000 Gen 1s, okay, at 830, 835, I think, on the quarter mile. Okay, that's still the quarter mile record for that turbo. Nobody has come close to that. I did 197.8, I believe, on the standing half mile with those turbos. No one has done that yet either. So me and my boy, we still hold the records for those turbos on the quarter mile. Oh, there's May. There's May. Giddy took that picture in the Taj Mahal with my GTR. Nice. Slipstream. That's the event where I broke the 5th gear. And that's one time I went to Maryland to race with all them guys, roll race with all them guys. I met with Sal Patel. He spanked me. He spanked me on my GTR. I was carrying an extra 15 gallons of fuel in the back, plus a jack, plus tools, plus almost a full tank of gas. And I had a map. And yeah, these are excuses. All right, I should have come prepared and I should have lightened the damn car, but I didn't, so I lost. Anyways, but yeah, then I found out that I had a street drag racing map on it, which doesn't give me that much boost anyway, so I don't spin. So anyways, I sucked. 60 to 130. After that meet, that's 3.6. 100 to 150, 3.4. And this is the day I went to a half mile. Hey Duvan, I'm glad that you like the story, man. I'm doing my best here to give you guys the whole thing. So this is the first and only time I went onto a half mile event, standing half mile event. And yeah, the fastest I went was 100, and I think I have a slip here somewhere. That was a DA 1345, which wasn't that too bad. I'm not going to show you guys in the videos, because if you guys want to see videos, they're all on the channel. I got videos from all those events. Let me see if I find a slip. There should be a slip here somewhere. Come on. Where we at? Oh, by the way, that day, the only reason I didn't hit 200 miles an hour that day is because my ETS was shot. That's the second time I shot my ETS. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to do a little show and tell of what happened on my last few runs. What do we got? Oh, there it is. 0 to 2,640 feet, 197.5 miles an hour, standing half mile. There you go. No one has done that with those turbos. No one, not yet. We got the record on that. See, the slip said 197.88. The B box says 197.5. Not much different. 196. Okay, let me see if I find what happened afterwards. Hold on. You know what? Let me look at it. Let me look for it this way. Oh, there it is. Wasn't too far. So, as you can see, ETS was shot. I was pretty much rear wheel drive. Bam. Gone. There it is. Broken. Bye-bye. So yeah. So after that, I had to, you know, I knew it was shot. So I told Ivy, listen, I'm just gonna beat on it. And if it breaks, we gotta change it anyway. So if it breaks, it breaks. We'll change it. And yeah, it did break. So we changed it. We didn't have time. I don't know who did this. I don't think this is me. I don't think I went this fast on this car. So yeah, that's what happens. You beat on it, you break it. And I beat on it like crazy. That's why I broke it. I think this is old stuff. Meat, race meat. Oh, there you go. I think my last mod on this car was the seats. I got those seats from Giddy too. Damn it. I think my next car I'm gonna buy from Giddy. I think that's a good idea. Yes, so I got my next set of seats from Giddy. Love them. Love those seats. Those are the most comfortable seats I have ever sat on in my life. Perfect height, perfect adjustment. I don't know. Light as hell. Definitely lighter than the original seats. So beautiful. I love them. That's probably the last time I went to Poconos. That's not my car. That's Demo's car, my friend Demo's car. I drove it that day. I was racing my friend Bill Green here with his BL 1300 GTR. Yes, he was tuning. He wasn't 100%. So yes, I beat him all the time. There's a video of that race there on my channel too. Go check it out. After I beat him like 3 times there. Actually no, 2 times. One time I misshifted, so he passed me. Then he came, you know, I'm gonna clarify, then he came out to the streets to play with us on a TRL meet, and we went out. I underestimated him. I didn't use anti-lag, and he see ya, beat me. Because on these races that we did over here on the slipstream, I never used any anti-lag. I was so sure I was beating him. I never used anti-lag. I would just walk him. All those videos are on Instagram, and there's a full video of all the races on YouTube. I'm not gonna bore you guys putting those races on right now. Pictures, more pictures. That's, you know what, I'm gonna put this one on because that's his camera angle. There, look, bam. See ya, bye Bill. We didn't even have a finish line there, so every race we were going 190, 195, almost 200, and then get on the brakes. That track is great. I love that track. And finally, this was probably the last time I went to Englishtown with that car. Englishtown Raceway Park. I was probably the last time. Yep. I raced my buddy, and you know, it's ironic that last time I went to E-Town Raceway Park, I raced the same guy I probably did my first roll race with when the car was bone stock. I beat him then, and I beat him now too. You know, a good friend of mine. You know, right? So there's no bull crap. All right. I have a video of that race too, CTSV. I got on the brakes at 1,000 feet. I still crossed the line first, but I had to get on the brakes at 1,000 feet. That way they wouldn't throw me out, because that's Englishtown Raceway Park, which they were anal about cars going faster than they were supposed to. I think I went 920 there, but I crossed the line at 130, so it was okay. You know what? I'm gonna play this video. Is this a video? Hold on. Let's see. No, no. Oh, there it is. Look, that was the race. Look at the wind light on the left lane. There it is. I was on the brake. I was on the brakes at 1,000 feet. Was that it? 9:53? Yeah, I think it was 9:53, not 9:20. 9:20 was another time I was there. See, 9:53 at 114. Poof! I was really on the brakes. This is the time I raced. This was the time I raced that that underground Lamborghini, the slowest Lamborghini Gallardo E-Gear twin turbo built by Underground Racing. And that was said by Kevin, okay? I didn't even say that. Kevin said it. It's on the Smack Talk group, okay? That's what he said. I didn't say that, all right? He said it first. I'm just repeating it. That's it. I think I have a nice video of a flyby of our race here. It's freaking insane. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I think this is it. Come on. Where is it? Okay, let's wait until this video loads. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Listen to this. This is crazy. That was crazy. That was one crazy flyby. More tires. This is another different set of tires that I was using. 60 to 1. I don't know what this is. Oh, 100 to 152.9. Honestly, I don't. Was that me? I don't think I ever went that fast. That was probably another car. Or maybe that was me. Or maybe that was a glitch. I don't know. For some, I have that picture for some reason, so I don't know. More, okay. Oh, that same night. Oh, see, this was a meet. Okay, see, this was a nice GTR meet we did on our local garage that we have. And now that same night, I was giving my friend a ride along, and and this happened. I sheared off the bolts on my axle. That never happened to me before. Nothing crazy, nothing happened. All I did, took out the studs and put a little bit longer bolts on it and red Loctite. And then I did the same thing on the other side, which were coming off. I don't even know how come they stayed on for so long. So you guys can imagine how much I beat on that damn car. I'm showing you guys. I'm not even posting that many videos, but I got my YouTube, all my videos since I started all the builds on the cars. They're all on the Turnpike Racing League YouTube, and all the builds and stuff. And this is goodbye. Finally, on January 5th of 2018, I said goodbye to this amazing car. Yeah. Hardest decision I've ever had to make. But it is what it is. sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you got to make big boy decisions. So that's the end of that. The car went to Mike Wright, former owner or still owner, I really don't know, of All-Wheel Drive Motorsports down in Florida. He still has the car. The car is being driven right now by his wife. I believe he's got Alpha, what the hell is it? Alpha 16 XR turbos. Is going, it's pretty much a bracket car at 770 all day. I think it's going 7.6 as well. 770 all day, night long, back and forth. The car is insane right now, you know. And that's it, you know. First, I want to apologize because I didn't expect this to go this long. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes talking crap here. Talking about my GTR experience. Mind you, let me see if I can turn this light on now because it's cool now. Come on. This light is shot. What the hell happened to this light? Anyways, yeah, 2 hours and 40 minutes talking crap about my GTRs, my GTR experience, my race car experience, my race car story. So this is what I want to do. Now, of course, I don't want it to be this long because I don't want to bore people. You know, this is a 3 hour long movie. God, oh my God, that's just too much. Anyways, you know, so definitely next time, hopefully next week, I'm gonna start setting that up now. Hopefully next week, I'm gonna have somebody else telling you guys their story. Okay, now this is gonna be somebody we all know in the okay, I'm not gonna say what community, what type of car. I don't want to spoil anything. So, but it's somebody a lot of people know. Okay. So yeah, that's the plan. Next week, same time. I don't know, maybe a little bit earlier. Maybe I'll make it 9 o'clock if I can. The thing is that I work too late, so then I gotta be rushing. Excuse me, I gotta be rushing here and, you know, setting up all this gear and computer, camera, light, and, you know, I order a backdrop so I don't have you guys don't have to be looking at that bed right there and my daughter's toys and but I still don't have the backdrop, so maybe for next week I'll have the backdrop so it's a little bit cleaner look. Hopefully the audio was nice enough. And then yeah, I'm gonna try to condense. I mean, listen, I just gave you guys 12. I just gave you guys 5 years of GTR, 2 GTR ownerships and events and races. So you know, and I didn't even, you know, I even forgot about after that DSM run, I forgot to talk about the Fox body that I raced. That it was actually a setup between the Fox body owner and the DSM owner because they were friends. And when the DSM beat me, he called the Fox body guy and told him, yo, race this guy is an easy win, because the Fox body guy was actually the faster guy. And they set me up, but they cut their ick with the door when they raced, because I beat that Fox body. Yeah, they underestimated that race. You know, I don't know. I don't know if the Fox body guy actually saw me how much I was sleeping on the DSM race, and he didn't realize that. So I didn't even talk about that. That was a good race. That was one of my best races. After I won that race, I couldn't get any more street races after that. That's it. When I won that Fox Nitro's Fox body race, I was done. Nobody would race me after that, because that guy was pretty quick. So That was good. So anyways, thank you everybody. I don't remember ever talking this much ever in my life. It's been almost 3 hours. Thank you, whoever was there tuning in. I know I've seen a few commenting. Jayhawk, Drag Cars Only, Duvan, Mr. GTR, Sebastian Barrios. Appreciate you guys tuning in and commenting. Please, I appreciate it if you give me a like. I appreciate it if you share this if you want. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and stay tuned. There's more of this coming. There's a lot. I'm bringing a lot more people in to tell their race car story. Hopefully, or maybe not as long as this one is. And if it's as long as this one, I'll give anybody as much time as they want. This is the time for them to talk and tell the story. From now on, somebody else is going to tell the story. I'm just going to be here to offer my platform and to have a one-on-one conversation. So everybody, one more thing. Anybody is welcome to join this live stream if you want. The only thing is you gotta FaceTime me. On the description is my email, my FaceTime email. You can FaceTime me and I'll put you on the live stream. You know, if you want to talk, if you had any race car experience with the person that's talking at the time, or me, or anybody, you can be on the live stream too. Everybody's invited. So appreciate everybody that tuned in for a minute, 2, 30, an hour, whatever. And we'll see you guys on the next one. All right. I'm signing out. See ya.